كي ندعو إلى الله لننشر الخير في الكون الذي حار ونرسل العطر من روض الهدى الزاهي ويشرق السلم أنوارا وأنوارا. الله 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 أكبر الله الله.
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا وسندنا ومرشدنا ومهدينا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن تاب من بعد ظلمه وأصلح فإن الله يتوب عليه إن الله غفور رحيم. وقال تعالى لولا تستغفرون الله لعلكم ترحمون. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الأمي الحبيب الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Respected elders, brothers, and my mothers and sisters, those who are listening in madrasa. Normally we think that first 10 days is a rahmat of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, the middle 10 days called forgiveness from Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, the last 10 days itqum min an-nar, freedom from fire of Jahannam. We don't know how much mercy Allah giving us, how much Allah's forgiveness is going to be for us. As I explained you last week also, Allah tabarak wa ta'ala want to give us the taqwa and want to make us His wali friend. So we have to achieve something. So Allah made it so easy and such in the month of Ramadan, as Maulana was just saying, that so many things we don't do before Ramadan, and Allah makes it so easy for us that our heart becomes softer, we cry, we make dua, we get up early, we get up for tahajjud, and we always in the masjid, our heart is attached to the masjid. These are all these things Allah wants to give us the taqwa. That's why this month is called Shahrul Ghufran, the month of forgiveness, month of Tawbah, month of mercy. Actually, you can see the rahmat of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the last week I said, Inna al-abda yatakarrabu ila Allahi tabarak wa ta'ala bis sujud. The servant get close to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala with sajda, in sajda. Inna al-abda yunadi bayna qadami ar-Rahman fi sajda, fi sujud. The person gets close to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala with sajda. Also, when a person goes in sajda, like he put his forehead between 2 feet of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. Hadith Qudsi. If we think that, that's what we are doing. That's why Allah wants to close us to Him. And He gave us the Taraweeh also. Normally you can see the ISHA, leave the first 4 rakat, sunnat-e ghair muakkada, we just count 4 faraz. How many sajda there? 8 sajda. 8 sajda. And then 2 rakat sunnat, muakkada, is 4 sajda. It's 12. And in Taraweeh, if we read the Taraweeh, approximately 40 sajda. 20 rakats, 40 sajda, double. It's 52. And 3 rakat witr wajib. How many? 6 sajda. Just nearly 58 sajda we make every night. Just I'm talking Taraweeh and Isha namaz. So how much you get close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala every night. But what we do with Taraweeh is end we land. What we should do, we just wait after Taraweeh, after Witr. Now we got very close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, we have to raise our hand and ask what you want now. Small dua, just for 3-4 minutes. Then you go home. Because already we are close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. I am not saying the Prophet ﷺ says the person get close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala with sajda. There is no other way. That's why I was talking to you last week that Prophet ﷺ called in Mi'raj. What was the reason and hikmat behind? Mufti Shafi Sahib Rahmatullah alayhi, Allama Shabbir Ahmad Usmani Rahmatullah alayhi. They said the main reason behind, not namaz. Not namaz. Otherwise, Roza also is more powerful than namaz, because all the ibadats you get reward through the angel. The Roza, Allah said Himself, Hadith of Bukhari Sharif, As-Sawmu li wa ana ajzi bihi. The Roza is for me and I will give it directly reward. Directly reward. Allama Shabbir Ahmad Usmani says, look at the status of Roza. There is possibility of show off in namaz, but Roza, if you keep normal days also, people don't find out until you tell them that you're fasting. It's with so much ikhlas inside. And another hadith, As-Sawmu li wa ana ujza bihi. Roza is for me and the reward of the Roza myself to you. Allah is your reward. What else you want? So Allah should call for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for Roza, for fasting. Not namaz. Allama Shabbir Ahmad Usmani says there was some other wisdom behind to call Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Some of the scholars say that Allah want to grant Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the knowledge of the heavens also. Because he was given the knowledge of the dunya, meaning knowledge of the knowledge, Quran and Hadith in this world, he want to give some other knowledge. Some of the scholars said no. The angel asked Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, the dunya people, they have seen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we want to see also Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why Allah called him to the 7 heavens. Allah, the angel want to see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's what he called. Some of the scholars said, the Hadith of Bukhari Sharif, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says on the day of Qiyamah, each and every messengers, they're going to scare to make intercession and shafaris for that, for all the ummah to begin the record. Hisab kitab. So Allah Tabarak, each and every Nabi are going to say, Nafsi, Nafsi, Inna Rabbi ghadiba al-yawma ghadba. لم يغضب قبله مثله ولم يغضب بعده مثله in Kitab al-Tafsir al-Bukhari. Allah is so angry today. He was not before and He is not going to be after. We got no strength to go to say Allah Ta'ala, Allah, start the reckoning. Each and every Nabi will scare on the day of Qiyamah. So Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala called the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, come and see Jannat and Jahannam and everything. That will be easy for you to make intercession for entire ummah. From the Adam alayhi salam till the Qiyamah. Not only for this ummah. That's why he called him. That nobody can make it on the day of Qiyamah. Only Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and showed him Jannat, Jahannam, everything. And he was very close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And he's going to praise on that day in sajda that he don't know himself what I'm going to praise to Allah Ta'ala. That Allah is going to tell me, Ya Muhammad, irfa rasan. Ya Muhammad, irfa rasan. Sal tu'ta. Sal tu'ta. Raise your head. Today, Whatever you say, I will accept. Whatever you say. That's why Jundub radiallahu anhu says, the most hope one, that you get more hope in the Quran is وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. Oh my Nabi, I will give you so and so and so much on the day of Qiyamah when you ask, that you will say in our language, bas karo, bas karo, bas karo, bahut ho gaya, bahut. You gave us so much, you gave me so much, so much, so much. Fatarda. Tu razi ho jayega. You'll be happy. So that was it. Wisdom, there are maybe approximately 8, 9 or 10 wisdom behind why Allah Ta'ala called Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. There are so many wisdoms behind. Mufassirin mentioned. I want to say some other point that I would have left out. You know, once I start and go off it, it's hard to come back on the freeway. But what I'm saying to you, there were so many wisdoms behind. Why? Not for namaz. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was not called for namaz. But Allama Shabir Ahmad Usmani Mufti Shabir Sahib Rahmatullah says, when he went and he was very close to Rasul Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, might he thought, ay Allah, I am very close to you. What about my ummah? How they get close to you? How they can close to you? What action, what they can do that you call me? That's why Hazrati Maulana Yusuf Sahib Rahmatullah alayhi said, Allahu Akbar. उर्दू में फरमाते हैं वो कि तुम्हारे नबी ने तुमको मेराज में याद किया, लेकिन तुम तो अपने नबी की सुन्नत को भूल गए. He remembered you in Miraj by Allah, but you forgotten him today. You forgotten your Nabi. You forgotten your Nabi. That's why he was saying, when you practice any sunnat with two intentions. Number one, this is the sunnah of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. My Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did this, that's why I am doing that. If you think like this and you practice all the sunnah of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah is going to make you waliullah. He mentioned. Hazrati Maulana Ilyas Sahib Rahmatullah Alayhi was the final time, was very, very ill. He couldn't sit down, he couldn't move. And he was unconscious. In that conditions, there were two khadim was taking out he was pointing, indicating that take my socks out. It was very hot. And he was wearing the leather socks. To take it out, he was shaking his both leg. The khadim started taking out the socks. He pulled his leg back. Then second time he did that. And doing like this, they're taking out his socks. He pulled again. The third time, Hazrati Maulana Yusuf Sahib Rahmatullah passed. At that time, and the Khadim said, Hazrat, want to take the socks out, but when we tried to take it out, then he pulled his leg back. But how are you taking out? He says, we're trying to take it out. He said, no, bother no. Allah ke Nabi ki sunnah ke first left one, then right one. He is telling you the take was left one out. In that condition also, he is practicing sunnah of Rasulullah. In that condition also. He is unconscious nearly. Final stage. They had so much love of Rasulullah. And there is no other way. Allama Shabir Ahmad Usmani Rahmatullah says, when I recite Quran, always this one question is buzzing, is coming in my mind, that Allah mentioned all the Anbiya alayhi name so many times and their story in the Quran. And my Nabi's name, who is Imamul Anbiya, only 4 times. Like Allama Anwar Shah Sahib Kashmiri in a Bukhari Sharah written there. Allama Anwar Shah Sahib Rahmatullah said, he was teaching the Bukhari from years. He says, one question in my mind always, why Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam seeking protection for who? Dajjal. Allah save us from Dajjal. Allah save us. While he knew and he said that Dajjal is going to come before Qiyamah. So why is saying Allah protect me protect me. And all the Anbiya alayhi salam was saying, protect us. While he knows, and he mentioned to the Sahaba, is going to come before Qiyamah, before Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. So why he saying, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min fitnatil masihi dajjal? And that dua he used to ask in his salah also, before salam always. It's in Bukhari Sharif. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min fitnatil qabr, min adhabil qabr, or min fitnatil masihi dajjal. Allama Rashad said, this question always in my mind. One day he says, I was asking Allah, what is the answer for it? What is the answer for it? Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala given me answer in my mind, subhanallah. He said, the Dajjal's fitna and trial is such, so bad and worse, that is not going to affect only alive people, is going to affect those who are sleeping in the grave also. Anbiya also. Is going to vary. That's why each and every Nabi was saying, A'udhu bika min fitnatil Masih Dajjal. So here, Allama Shabbir Ahmad Usmani Rahmatullah. The question, what was the question? Yes, why name mentioned only 4 times? You look like you are unconscious now. Fasting, thirsty. JAZAAKUMULLAH. 4 times. I want to see you looking and listening or not. Oh yeah, you got unconscious also, right? Subhanallah. You got permission from wives, eh? No permission, we brought our wife with us. That's the one Mulsab said, alright, who asked the wife and then do the work? Everybody stood up and said, we don't do any work without wife permission. Everybody stood up. One person still was sitting there. What's wrong with you? You didn't stand up? He said, no, I'm waiting for phone call of my wife. If she tells me to stand up, I'm going to stand up. If she tells me to stand up also, now also I'm going to follow. I'm going to listen to her. Refreshment. Sorry, Mark. My brothers and sisters will say what this happens. SubhanAllah. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant them so much barakah in the month of Ramadan. Inshallah, will accept each and every one. They are coming here to listen. Quran and Hadith, mashallah. So why only 4 times? So one day he was said, Allah Ta'ala, the answer in my mind. Our kabirin, subhanallah. They used to always turn to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Said, I read the ayat, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. He said, In kuntum tuhibbuna Allah, fattabi'uni. Yuhibbukumullah, fattabi'uni. If you follow me, yani Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then Allah love you. This one ayat is sufficient. One ayat is enough that only Allah said, when my Nabi is happy, I'm happy. If he's not happy, I'm not happy. If he's pleased with you, I am pleased with you. If he's not, I'm not. What ayat is enough? So my question was, why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam being called? So said Allama Shabbir Ahmad Usmani that he thought, Ya Allah, I am very close to you. What about my ummah? How they will get close to you? So Allah said, take this 50 namaz. How many? Lucky only 5, eh? Lucky only 5. One person said, why? One more time Musa alayhi salam didn't tell Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to go, there'll be no namaz. One more time. This 9th time he sent Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, one more time. He said, Bukhari Sharif, say it is. Why didn't he send one more time? So there'll be no namaz, no masjid, no money, nothing. We don't have to spend anything. SubhanAllah. This was the reason behind that Allah wants you. Says, Inna al-abda yataqarrabu ila Allahi ta'ala bis-sujud. And Allah also said same thing in the Quran. Because Allah loved me and you. It doesn't mean that we are sin, Allah doesn't love. Zunnun Misri Rahmatullah, Jalaluddin Suyuti Rahmatullah mentioned that. Zunnun Misri Rahmatullah. Jalaluddin Suyuti mentioned something, it's something amazing, because Jalaluddin he wrote more than 1,000 books. More than 1,000 books. He went to perform Hajj. He went after Umrah, before Hajj, he went to drink Zamzam. He picked up the glass of Zamzam and he said, Ya Allah, grant me the knowledge of TAFSEER like Imam Razi, and Allah grant me the knowledge of Hadith like Ibn Hajar Asqalani. He says, I was drinking the sip by sip and Allah put the knowledge in my heart. Allah opened my heart. Then he wrote so many books. And his best tafsir is Tafsir Durr Mansoor in so many volumes in Arabic. Jalaluddin Suyuti, Zunnun Misri Rahmatullah alayhi, was walking by the seaside. He saw one scorpion, Bichu, scorpion, came near by the seaside, by the water, was waiting like, how normally we go and we wait for the ship to sit down in. Was waiting for ship to cross the river from one side to other side. The turtle came. Turtle. He said, I'm watching all this story, what's going on. The scorpion always the enemy of all the others. Turtle is like a what you can say is like a flight. It stood there and the scorpion sat on top. Now they're going, crossing the sea from one side to another side. He says, I also took one small ship, sat down inside. I want to go and see what's going on here. It's going like from one side to another side. And I followed the scorpion. It's going, the turtle going slowly, slowly, slowly. I followed the scorpion and the turtle when the other side. When the other side came, they crossed the river, and then scorpion jumped. Now he's walking, going. It was a tree there. One man was lying down and he was fast asleep, but he was a drunkard. He was drunkard. I'm just watching what's going on. One big snake is standing there to bite the man. One big snake is standing there to bite that man. The scorpion went there and he bit the snake. He killed the snake. He killed the snake. Snake died there. And the scorpion following, coming back, returning. And I followed the slowly behind. Same turtle is waiting for it. He jumped on it and back went to the same place where it came from. I went to the man, I woke him up. I told him, what's happening here? Kya kar raha hai? Soya hua hai. Drunker, what's going on? He said, look at the snake here. And what happened? The man he woke up and what he said? हम सोते सोते गुनाह करते हैं, अल्लाह जागते जागते हमारी हिफाजत करता है. वो सोते सोते हम गुनाह करते हैं. We commit sins while we are sleeping also. And who can look at here? Meaning, I was drunker, I fall asleep. And what happened? Look at Allah, my enemy, the snake. How Allah saved me from the snake. And he changed his life. At that time, Zunnun Misri says, I'm thinking, Ya Allah, the person is drunker and is sleeping. And how much mashallah, how you protecting this man? I said, Allah given me answer in my mind. If always I protect, if always I save the pious people, then who's going to save my sinner people? قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Those who oppress upon themselves, come towards me. لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Don't lose your hope from the mercy of Allah. Come towards me. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ جَمِيعًا. Allah will forgive your entire sins. Hadith Qudsi mentioned in RIYAADHUS SAALIHEEN that from Muslim Sharif he narrated, Imam Nawawi rahmatullah alayhi, your guna, how much we are going to commit sin? How much? Maybe most and most we can see from the east to the west, from the south to the north, the world is full of our guna. For example, what Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mentioned in the Hadith, your guna from the earth to the heaven. No one can commit that much guna, but possibility, the person can possible. One guna is such big, we don't know. Like one day, Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was sitting there. And another wife Salma radiallahu ta'ala was coming. Like, I think so, Salma, she was coming. And Aisha radiallahu ta'ala said, she's coming. Pointed with the hand, shot. Didn't say from the mouth. What is it? She is coming. Meaning shot. Your short wife is coming. You understand what I'm saying? That's with the pointed with the hand. Didn't say from the mouth. Didn't use the tongue. She is coming. Allah's Nabi got so angry. So angry. And what he said? Ya Aisha, this ishara what you said, the shot is coming. If I put that ishara in 7 oceans, it become poison. It become poison. And how much we bed bites me. Can you imagine that? He said to his wife, Aisha, so we have committed so many sins in our life. Okay, can be from the earth to the first heavens. Allah said, don't worry, you come towards me, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. And my mothers, my sisters, my brothers, sometimes we got fight with them, don't even come to my janaza. They say that. Mere janaza mein bhi nahi aana. And Allah said, we commit so many sins. We disobey Allah day and night. What is saying? I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. When my servant is going to come and he cry out for 5 minutes, I will forgive his entire sins. Entire sins. That's why the hadith of Muslim Sharif, Abu Dawud Sharif, you know how much Allah loved the sinner people. Do you know that? وَمَنْ تَابَ مِنْ بَعْدِ ظُلْمِهِ وَأَصْلَحَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ يَتُوبُ عَلَيْهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. Those who repent after they oppress upon themselves and they make treaty with Allah. Ya Allah, no more. I'm your friend now. I'm your friend now. Allah will forgive, Allah accept his tawbah, and He's oft forgiving, most merciful. And how much Allah's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam given the example of a person, he's traveling in jungle and he got his food and everything, way on the camel. And what happened? My Maulana maybe explained this hadith many times, that I just want to remind you, وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. The month of mercy, the month of mercy, the month of forgiveness is going away. Nearly half Ramadan is finished. Prophet ﷺ said Ameen and Ameen and Ameen 3 times. Jibreel alayhi salam, when the Sahaba asked, Ya Rasulullah, why you said Ameen today? Out of something that we never heard before that. He said, Jibreel alayhi salam made 3 bad dua, and I said 3 times Ameen. Amongst them, the one of the bad dua, those who get those who present in the month of Ramadan, and if you don't cry out, you don't ask Allah Ta'ala, you don't make tawbah, and you don't ask the forgiveness, then Allah, you destroy him. Woe to that person who have month of Ramadan and he never cry out, he never made istighfar, he never made tawbah. Allah's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Ameen. We don't want to include it. But dua of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, cry. When there's nobody there in sajda, in tahajjud time, hey Allah, I know. I'm a sinner person. What I did, I know. No one knows. I hide my guna from my father, my mother, my sisters, my brother-in-law, my brothers. But Allah, I can't hide from you, because we can close all the doors in our room. There's nobody there, but you cannot close the windows. You can close the windows, doors, everything, but you cannot close the door of Allah, because Allah is present everywhere. If it's on the road, you can see the camera is there. And you're driving, mashallah, fast from there, 50. So the camera is 30 only. What you going to do? You're going to, mashallah, shoot it for 50. What will happen next week? 3 points and 100 pounds. Sometimes 6 points. You're going to break. Why? Because you know that. You know that. Camera is watching me. Camera is watching me. Mashallah, will give nice gift. Eat gift. 3 points and 100 pounds. You understand me now? But look at, we don't understand. كِرَامًا كَاتِبِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ مَا تَفْعَلُونَ. 2 cameras there. 2 cameras there. with each and every person. Oh, I'm not saying, it's not BBC, it's not CNN. Allah said himself. There is no doubt in that ayat. Said himself. Always they're watching. There's 2 cameras. Not only there's so many cameras there. Allah mentioned the Quran Kareem. The place you commit sin is the camera for you. The angel is camera for you. Your body is going to be itself camera for you. اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون. क़यामत के दिन मैं तुम्हारी जबान को लगाम दूंगा, लॉक कर दूंगा. तुम्हारे हाथ बोलेंगे, तुम्हारे पैर बोलेंगे, तुम्हारा दिमाग बोलेगा, तुम्हारे बदन के हर अज़्व बोलेंगे. Each and every part of the body is going to talk out, speak out on the day of Qiyamah. What we have done in this dunya. So why we don't turn to Allah Ta'ala? It's Shahrul Ghufran, month of mercy, month of forgiveness, month of the freedom from fire of Jahannam. We're wasting our time like normal days. Normal days. And Allah loves it. The person who's traveling in jungle, traveling, and he got his food, his water on his camel, and he was tired. He said, leave my camel here. He said, eat grass, everything, and let me lie down a little bit. Normally what we do, stop our car, by the petrol station, just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, have some chips and something. So he did the same thing, okay. Let me lie down a little bit, I'm tired. When he woke up, he fell asleep, he woke up. I'm saying to you the hadith, authentic hadith. When he woke up, he saw, my camel is not here. My camel is not here. Why is it? Nabi Sallallahu gave an example of camel. My camel is not here. And the food is there. The drink is there. I'm so hungry. And he's walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. He's looking his camel. Can't find his camel. He's so thirsty. And it's very, very hot day. Extreme heat, 45 to 50 degrees. And he's looking water. He can't find his camel. Now he says, let me lie down again. He came back and he lied down. He said, I'm going to die now. He's feeling very, very weak. Very, very weak. No water, no food. I'm going to die. He just lie down. He closed his eyes. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Allah no. While he was just thinking, I'm going to die, suddenly he heard, the camel came back. He opened his eyes. Oh, my camel is here. My camel is here. So Prophet ﷺ said, how much he will get happy, tell me. He got his life back. He got food and drink is there. Out of joy, out of happiness, what he said? Ya Allah, I am your Rabb. I am your Rabb. Because he don't know what to say. Because आदमी खुश होता है तो say what, don't know what to say. He said, I am your Rabb. His Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, how much the person got happiness and pleasure when he saw the food and drink. Allah, lallahi afrah, afrah. Allah got more happier than that person who was committing sin for years and years and years. And he come in the masjid and he cry out, Ya Allah, forgive me. Allah, forgive me. I went door to door to door to door to. There is no one, only Allah. La yakfiru dhunuba illa anta. Faghfirli, faghfirli, faghfirli. Fa innahu la yakfiru dhunuba illa anta. Allah, forgive me. Allah gets so happy. I am forgiving you. Subhanallah. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq to make tawbah. I was going to say something else, but I think so I'm again offering not coming back to the main freeway, inshallah, highway. We still have to go to so far to Jannah, but so far we explained a certain thing about last few days left, and then I'tikaf days is coming, Laylatul Qadr is coming. Spend your time in the masjid, most time you spend in the masjid, because Laylatul Qadr starts from Maghrib till Hatta Matla'il Fajr. Allah did not say the beginning time, but Allah mentioned the end time. Matla'il Fajr. So even you can't get up, wake up early for Sahri and read Tahajjud, because before Subh Sadiq, Allah mentioned even any one day the Laylatul Qadr, Allah will accept the dua. Allah make it easy for all of us, inshallah. And we spend this month in Quba, in Quran reading, as Maulana mentioned, mashallah, so many things. So we must spend our times only for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. No, never ever commit sin in the month of Ramadan. Ask Allah Ta'ala. He tied the shaitan, who we are to commit sin. He wants to protect us. Then we are so brave to showing Allah it still can commit sin. May Allah save all of us. Leave your phone last 10 days. Leave your phone one side, and turn to Allah Ta'ala. Read istighfar as much you can. Do Sharif, Quran recitation, Salatul Tasbih. Inshallah, sometime I'm going to sing Atika. Maybe I won't come back next weekend. Inshallah, Maulana is going to explain. Inshallah, Allah give all of us tawfiq to practice. Inshallah, Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Dhal Jalali, Ya Hannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Dayyan, Ya Sultan, Ya Qadim al-Ihsan. Allahumma salli wa sallim daiman abadan abada ala habibika khairil khalqi kullihim. Allah, Ya Allah maaf kar de, Allah maaf kar de, Allah maaf kar de, Allah maaf kar de. اے اللہ ہمارے روزے ویسے نہیں ہیں جیسے تو چاہتا ہے. ہمارے روزے ویسے نہیں ہیں. ہم تو کھانا پینا چھوڑ دیتے ہیں, لیکن اللہ تو کچھ اور بھی چاہتا ہے. اے اللہ, اے اللہ, اے اللہ, اے اللہ, روزے میں ہم سے کچھ گناہ ہو جاتے ہیں, کچھ غیبت ہو جاتی ہے, کچھ جھوٹ ہو جاتا ہے, کچھ بکواس ہو جاتا ہے. اللہ ہمیں معاف کر دے, ہمیں معاف کر دے. اے اللہ, ٹوٹے پھوٹے گناہ یہ تیری توفیق ہی سے ہے. یہ بہت بڑے ہیں کہ تو نے ہمیں توفیق دی ہے. اللہ, یہ بہت بڑی بات ہے کہ تو نے ہمیں توفیق دی ہے. اللہ, تو اگر توفیق نہ دیتا تو ہم سحری میں نہ اٹھتے, ہم تراویح نہ پڑھتے, ہم نماز میں نہ آتے, جسے اور دنوں میں نہیں آتے. یہ تیری توفیق جسے ہو رہا ہے. ہمیں معاف کر دے اللہ, ہمیں معاف کر دے اللہ. Whatever we have done in the past, یا اللہ, forgive all of us, یا اللہ. اللہ, ہم پرومس کرتے ہیں آئندہ نہیں کریں گے, آئندہ گناہ نہیں کریں گے, آئندہ گناہ نہیں کریں گے. معاف کر دے اللہ. اور جو کچھ ہم کر رہے ہیں اللہ, اس کو چھوڑنے کا وعدہ کرتے ہیں. اللہ, ہمیں معاف کر دے, معاف کر دے اللہ, معاف کر دے. تیری رحمت کا دین تو چلے گئے, مغفرت کا اشرا ہے. اللہ, تو بنی قلب کے بکریوں کے بالوں کے برابر لوگوں کی مغفرت کر دیتا ہے. اللہ, ہمیں بھی معاف کر دے, ہمیں بھی معاف کر دے. ان میں ہمیں بھی شامل کر دے. ہماری ماں اور بہنوں کی بھی مغفرت فرما. اور جہاں جہاں مسلمان روزے رکھتے ہیں پوری دنیا میں, سب کی مغفرت فرما, سب کی مغفرت فرما. اپنے نیک بندوں میں شامل فرما, نیک بندیوں میں شامل فرما, نیک بندے میں, نیک بندیوں میں شامل فرما. ذاکرین ذاکرات میں شامل فرما, صادقین صادقات میں شامل فرما, صالحین صالحات میں شامل فرما. یا اللہ, صدیقین صدیقات میں شامل فرما. یا اللہ, ہمیں اپنا بنا لے, ہمیں اپنا بنا لے, ہمیں اپنا بنا لے. ہم سے راضی ہو جا, ہم سے راضی ہو جا, ہم سے راضی ہو جا. اللہ, please with us, Allah, please with us. There is no one for us beside you, Ya Allah. Make us your wali and waliullah. Make us your wali and waliya. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, forgive all of us. Allah, forgive all of us. We are making tawbah. Allah, we are making tawbatun nasu. Allah, forgive all of us. Forgive all of us, Ya Allah. آئندہ نہیں کریں گے. اے اللہ, ہماری صحت اور عافیت اور ہمیں تندرستی نصیب فرما. بیماروں کو شفا عطا فرما, پریشان حالوں کی پریشانیوں کو دور فرما. Those who sitting in اعتکاف, Allah, accept the اعتکاف. Ya Allah, those who going to do fasting, اے الہ العالمین, Allah, accept each and everyone's fasts and roza and ibadat and tarawih and Quran reciting, اے اللہ, and sajda and sujood and tasbihat. الہ العالمین, یا رحم الرحیمین. Those who sitting in nafal اعتکاف, accept them also. اللہ, ہمیں لیلۃ القدر نصیب فرما, لیلۃ القدر نصیب فرما, لیلۃ القدر نصیب فرما. یا اللہ, میں بولتا ہوں, یہ سنتے ہیں, ہم بول دیتے ہیں, ہم سنتے ہیں, سن لیتے ہیں. اللہ, تو اس کی حقیقت ہمیں نصیب فرما. اخلاص نصیب فرما, اخلاص نصیب فرما, اخلاص نصیب فرما, اخلاص نصیب فرما. اس مسجد کو آباد فرما, اس کے آباد کرنے والوں کو آباد فرما, ان کے اماموں کو قبول فرما, ان کی محنتوں کو قبول فرما, ان کی باتوں کو قبول فرما. اے اللہ, امت کے لیے ہدایت کے فیصلے فرما. یا اللہ, میری مائیں اور بہنیں اپنے کام کاج چھوڑ کر اور ہمارے بھائی دور دور سے آئے ہیں, اللہ, سب کو شفائے کاملہ عاجلہ نصیب فرما اور سب کی مغفرت فرما. اے اللہ, مرتے دم تک ایمان پر باقی رکھنا اور ایمان پر موت بھی دینا. اپنے نبی کریم صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کے مبارک ہاتھوں سے حوض کوثر کا پانی, اور پانی بھی وہ جو اپنے نبی نے اپنے لبوں سے لگایا ہو وہ پانی ہمیں نصیب کرنا، اعلی عرش کے سائے میں جگہ دینا، بغیر حساب کے جنت میں داخل کر دینا، ہمارا حساب نہ لینا، قبر کے عذاب سے بچا لینا، آخرت کے پریشانیوں سے بچا لینا، سختی سے بچا لینا، وہاں کی گرمی سے بچا لینا اور اپنے سائے میں جگہ دے دینا۔ اللہم صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم۔ اے اللہ تیرے نبی صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم نے جتنی خیر کی دعائیں مانگی ہے پوری زندگی میں اس میں ہمارا حصہ نصیب فرما، اور جتنے شرور سے پناہ مانگی ہے ان تمام شرور سے ہماری آل اولاد کی، ہماری نسلوں کی حفاظت فرما، اور ہماری اولادوں کو ہماری آنکھوں کی ٹھنڈک بنا۔ اللہ جو کچھ مانگا اس کو قبول فرما، اپنے فضل سے اپنے کرم سے ان آمین کہنے والوں کی آمین کے ساتھ، اس میں تیرا کوئی نیک بندہ ہوگا، تیری کوئی نیک بندی ہوگی، ان کی آمین کے ساتھ ہماری آمین کو ملا کر ہماری دعا کو قبول فرما۔ وصلی اللہ تعالی علی سیدنا محمد وآلہ وصحبہ اجمعین برحمتک یا